Now, originally, I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't want to make anything to do with Pokemon. Because any old idiot can see, like, people dying on screen or fucking racing across tracks. And, you know, they get the big picture, you know? They know what's going on. But with Pokemon, you really don't know what's going on unless you have played it before. So that's why I'm always scared of showing it. But Thomas, my friend, you are so fucking shit at that game. I just had to help you. Because this is how our series started, right? It was me helping my friend who didn't know how to play Mario Kart. And it's where I get all my inspiration from. So, we should just... I just need to help you, is what I'm trying to say. And this is what this video is for. If you feel like you're gonna get bored or nerded out, click away. But you won't, because you've seen my other videos, and it shouldn't be much worse. So, without further ado, let's get started. So here we are at the team builder. I'm using this website called Pokemon Showdown. It's fucking free, and it's the best, and it's just basically the best Pokemon if you don't want to play Pokemon. So we gotta make a new team. This is my new team. It's called Untitled 1. Let's change that. Let's call it. There we go. That's perfect. We're gonna add Pokemon because the fucking team's nothing without Pokemon. And Thomas, because this is for you, I'm gonna start with Pokemon I know you like. Shit, I don't know how to spell it. So turns out Gengar is spelled with an E for some fucking reason. But anyway, I'm choosing this one because it's a Gen 1, it's well known, and I know you liked it, Thomas. And it really needs to improve on because these are the stats, you see. Basically, if HP, how many hit points you need to get rid of it for it to die. Attack is for anything physical. If it's physically hitting the other Pokemon, that's normally a physical attack move. Defense is like defending you against the normal attack. Special attack is anything like psychic related or water related, or if the Pokemon itself isn't actually hitting the other one or just using like psychic or electricity to hit it instead. Special defense is against that, and speed is basically the higher speed which Pokemon will go first in the turn. Now, Thomas, your problem is you had a fucking Brick Break. This is a physical move, you can see by the orange star. However, Gengar has a terrible physical attack, so I don't know what the fuck you were thinking, dipshit. So you have to do all special attack. But Johnny, what good moves for Gengar that are a special attack? Well, I'll tell you. Fucking Shadow Ball for one. Shadow Ball is always like a good start for any ghost type Pokemon. So, what else should we have? Now we have that down. Clearly you want Brick Break for that fucking type coverage. So, you know, if a ground or rock Pokemon comes up, you're not utterly screwed. Well, you could go for... I'm just gonna...
One eternity later.
Go for all these grass types you have here. Now, Mega Drain is just a shit form of Giga Drain, so it's either one of these two. I'm gonna go for Energy Ball because I prefer the power, but they're both TM, so they're easy to get. Right? What else do you think we should have? Well, I think we should have a Poison type because Gengar is poison. So, the poison types are all the way down here. No, they're not. Wait a fucking sec. There we go. I hate this website sometimes. Right. Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave, really no difference. But again, I'm going to go for the Sludge Wave for the extra damage. Now, we have one thing left. We could do some more type coverage, and that's what I'm going to do. But Destiny Bond is pretty good too, because if you know why, you've battled my fucking awesome Frostlass. So there we go, your improved Gengar. It won't even be hard to do. Items also really important. Fucking Citrus Berry. It's always the go-to for any Pokemon item. If you don't know what to put in, Citrus Berry. It's always useful. Right, next Pokemon, let's go. Now we have a special attacker that's fast. Now we need a normal attacker that's fast. And whatever better Pokemon to choose than Katana. Perfect, great attack stack. with a bit of speed, but we'll soon fix that. What moves do they have? Well, for Katana, I always like to go for, Smart Strike, for one. It's pretty good power, pretty good accuracy. And when I say pretty good, it always hits every time. And especially when, you know, poison types can minimize and shit and heighten their evasionness. So it's always good, always a good thing. Always a good thing to put on. And of course the other you must have is Leaf Blade. I like Leaf Blade. Pretty simple, does what it says on the tin. Now again, you can put Sword Stance if you really want more attack. But I don't think you're a big fan of status moves, that's what they're called. Anyway, Sacred Sword, that's good. And Ghostanesis if you really want. I mean, it does have quite good HP and defense. Or you could go Psycho Cut. Gonna go for X Scissor. Just fuck it. Okay, yes, this is the one I was looking for. The Ochre Berry. It halves the damage from a super effective fire type attack. Now this is really useful because it's 4 times weak to fire. So, of course an Ochre Berries is going to be very useful. Right, next Pokemon. Now you're thinking, well now we have a special type attacker and a physical attacker. Is there any more? Well, no. But you could always have a tank or a defender, you see. Now, I've got a special defender, which you know very well of. You know I like Mimikyu. So I'm gonna show you my Mimikyu set, right? This was invented by me and I'm pretty proud of it. We got Leftovers, Disguise, because I only have Disguise. Right, Bulk. I know you don't like status moves, but this is really useful. Play Rough, there we go. Shadow Ball, no. Shadow Claw or Shadow Sneak, it really doesn't matter. I just prefer Shadow Sneak because it's not exactly the fastest and I have a really fast team normally. So this is bulky. Most bulky Pokemon have Toxic just to outlive them. It's really good because Mimikyu doesn't take damage on the first turn. So you can use the first turn to use Bulk Up, which then you're already like a normal defense tank. So it's really good. This is my fave, and on to the next Pokemon. Now, Thomas, I know you have Togepex, which you know is a good Pokemon. You just don't know how to use it properly. So, I'm just gonna help you with that. As you can see, it's definitely the tank. Look at those green bars. But the way you were using it was a bit weird, especially at the end. You just kept spamming Protect, basically. But that's not a bad start, so let's add Baneful Bunker right on there. Right. Now, it still has to defend itself, you know. So, like, we have to give it some moves. The problem is, it's not very good attacking-wise. So let's give it some moves that don't really matter on fucking attacks and shit. Like, Substitute. Substitute's always a good one, just because you're fucking with the person, right? Toxic or Toxic Spikes. Really, what do you, like, prefer? Some people prefer Toxic Spikes because it's on contact. I'm gonna use it because I already have Toxic on my Mimikyu. And Rest, right? But Rest, doesn't that make the Pokemon completely, like, retarded and can't do anything? Yes, but we're gonna give it a berry. We're gonna give it my favorite berry, a Chesto berry. There we go. Chesto's besto.